News.
Katherine residents were once again on alert today as the river rose another metre overnight. It peaked at almost 16 metres, and so far it appears the town has escaped any major flooding. But it did send many locals to the town's bridge for a closer waterfront view. Suwaiba Hanifi reports from Katherine.
There hasn't been flooding like this in Katherine for years.
Where we live, our backyard is the Katherine River and we can't see the river, but at the moment it's only a couple of metres away and we look out and we've got a river view.
Boats are being used to ferry people to the popular gorge.
There's a community that lives on the other side of this creek, and also all the staff and that live at the gorge, and also you have people that live in town and they work here. Takes a bit to get everyone over the river every morning.
At Katherine Hot Springs, this normally popular weekend spot is no place for picnickers.
It's a lot different. The water is very high at the moment, so we used to walk down here and swim in hot springs when it was a lot lower, and yeah, obviously you can't get down there at the moment.
The Katherine River climbed to almost 16 metres today. A further 2 metres would have caused major flooding in the town. But the town council says the deluge of water will come at a cost.
If there is damage, we would have to assess it and see, where the money will be coming from. It might be insurance, and it might be that we have to pay for it ourselves.
At this stage, there have been no reports of injuries or evacuations, and residents are glad they won't have to start sandbagging their homes.
I think we came close. I think the graph that was sent to us from the local disaster coordinator showed that we were close to calling some sort of stand-up this weekend, but the rain eased off a bit.
Katherine is having one of its best wet seasons in years, and that's given locals something to celebrate. The town's river bridge has become a main attraction, with families arriving to watch the fast-flowing water rush beneath them.
It's very exciting. We live out on Gorge Road, so we've just come into town to have a look. Hopefully we don't get cut off.
It's like it's brought the town back to life, because we've had so many poor wet seasons in a row, and I haven't felt the town this happy in, like I said, years.
Although the water's edge is not a safe place to be.
Lots of people are talking too about croc sightings up near the walkways and things, because it's pushed the crocs up, and the wallabies are all running around, so they can't sit down near the river anymore.
180 millimetres of rain has fallen across the region since Thursday, but further flooding is unlikely, with conditions easing during the week as a tropical low moves west towards the Timor Sea. For tour operators, the wet conditions are showcasing the river at its best. This powerboat hasn't operated for years because of low river levels.
Most people are in the wet season are stuck in areas and they can't leave their own homes, flooded towns, communities and stuff like that. Lucky enough, we still have access to Katherine and we get to some exciting work.
A town which knows firsthand the perils of flooding, but can now enjoy a change in the weather. Suwaiba Hanifi, ABC News, Katherine.